Hello everybody, it's Wendy again, and we are going to make the earrings to go with this necklace that I just uploaded to a tutorial to YouTube from the this is Bargain Bead Box products. So we're going to make the earrings to go with this, and if you can see, it's a multi-layer. It's got this little layer here and this layer, and then it hooks together here with the connector. So the earrings that we're going to make, let me set this aside. So we're going to use these two drops from the Bargain Bead Box. Now, I know a lot of people said that their drops did not match. Mine are actually not totally identical, but they're pretty close. I don't think that, it would be a huge difference to use them. I don't think anybody would really notice. And I wanted to use them because these drops matched this so well. I thought the earrings would look really good together. So here's what we're going to do. You need your drops from the Bargain Bead Box. You need some of the bicones from the Bargain Bead Box. And you need some of these little fringe beads, okay, from the Bargain Bead Box. Then you need 2 pieces of memory wire. Now mine, as you can see, I have them cut kind of like a half moon shape, and the reason is we're going to bend them like this, and I didn't want them, the bigger that you make this, so if I'd have made this up here, it would have been a really big loop. The smaller that you make this, the smaller your loop is going to be. So I don't want a huge loop, so I've cut mine, to where they're not, I could have cut them down here and had an even smaller loop, or I could have cut them up here and had an even bigger loop. But this is kind of how I want mine to be, because there's going to be this drop hanging from them, and I don't want them to be too big. Okay, so you're going to need 2 pieces of memory wire and a couple of ear hooks or ear wires. These are just some little post stud with a little decoration here, and I like the teardrop because it matched that teardrop, but you can use any, post that you've got. And you're going to need your pliers, your round nose pliers. You're really probably not going to need your cutters, because you would definitely want to use memory wire cutters on this. But your round nose pliers and your chain nose pliers. You're going to need a couple of small jump rings, and that should be about it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I got on eBay, or no, Amazon, and ordered this pair of memory wire cutters. I've never ordered a pair before. And they are awesome. So I have had this old pair. Where'd they go? They're way up here. I've had this old pair of cutters that I have used for memory wire, because I started out using these not realizing that you shouldn't use regular cutters. And as you can, I think you can probably see it, it's just eaten the blade up. So I've kept them and just kept using them for memory wire, but now they're getting to where they won't even cut the memory wire. So I thought, I'm going to break down and buy a pair. These were only like 10 bucks on Amazon, and they work great. For some reason, I had it in my head that memory wire cutters were super expensive, and maybe it's because these are an off-brand. It's like Beadative, Beaditive, but they work super. So yeah, I'm glad I bought those. Okay, so get your stuff together and we will go ahead and get started. These are super easy, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our memory wire and we're going to make a loop. Now, this first loop, you want to turn your memory wire to where it is long ways like this, perpendicular to you. And you want to take this, your round nose pliers. Are these my round nose pliers? Yes, I have to make sure. I think they are. Hold on. The round nose pliers look very similar. No, those are my needle nose. They look very similar. Okay, and you want to take this and you want to roll a loop back away from you. Okay? So, and you don't have to close it all the way just yet, but roll it back away from you this way. And then we're going to string on our beads. So I want to do 3 bicones. I may do more, but let's look at it and see what it looks like. 3 bicones. Yeah, I'm going to do 5 bicones. I think I have plenty of these bicones left, so I should be okay. I'd actually like to include, if I have any of them left, let me look here real quick, because the necklace does have these beads on it, and I'd actually like to include a couple of these. So let me see how many. I may not have enough though. I can't remember how many I had left of these. They're all kind of in a pile over here. Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Maybe I do. I do actually. Okay, so I've got a few of these left. I didn't think I had enough, but I think I do. Okay, so I have a few of these beads left. So I'm going to pick out, let's see, the ones that look the closest. We're going to have 2 earrings, and I'd like to put 2 beads per earring. So how do these two? Those look, that one's got a lot of the gray on it, and this one doesn't. I probably should replace that one with that one. So those look pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take and leave 2 of our bicones on, put 1 of these beads, and then I'm going to do 2 more bicones. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that with the big bead on there better. Then I'm going to do several of these fringes. You can do as many as you want. I'm probably going to do about 5 of them. Let's see, 3. I love these little fringe beads. I thought they were so cute. Yeah, that's pretty good. 2 more bicones. The other agate bead, and then 2 more bicones. And then we'll take a look at it. And I don't mind if some of the wire is showing, because the Coriana chain shows on the necklace, so that would kind of match. So this is perfect. I like it. So I'm going to now take my round nose pliers, and I'm holding this way now, horizontal to me, and I'm going to make a loop right here straight back. Okay, just like this, straight back. And this one can be a little tricky, but just, you know, try to bend it straight back if you can. Now we are going to take these 2 loops and we are going to connect them just like this. Okay, can you see how that works? And then we need to close them up. So to do that, I take my chain nose pliers and I just squeeze this closed gently, and try not to, you know, have your memory wire bend to the side. It's a little tricky, just try to be gentle. And I do it a little bit with both of them. And I just squeeze them with my chain nose pliers gently. And see how that one closed up? And then I need to get this one closed. Okay, there they are, both closed up. So this is what I have. Okay, now I'm going to hang this drop from here. So I think I'm going to go in between the fringes. And I did 5, which really wasn't smart. I should have done 6, but that's okay. I didn't think that out very well, did I? Always go with odd numbers, but with this you kind of needed an even number, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. And I'm just going to hang this in between the fringes here with a jump ring. So I'll separate them 3 and 2. If you want to put 6 on yours so you have even numbers, then that's probably better. And there we have it. Okay, so then I'm going to take my little ear wire up here. I'm going to take another jump ring, and I'm going to hook it on the one here that is, so if you can see, this one's just facing kind of straight up and down. The other one's back, and I'm going to try to do it on the one that's straight up and down, if that makes sense. Put my little ear wire on, close it up, and there it is. A very simple little earring, but I think it turns out really cute. like the drop on it. If you don't like the drop on it, you don't have to put it. It would still match the necklace without the drop. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with this other one. Take my round nose pliers, put this perpendicular to me, and roll the loop. Yeah, the memory wire is tough sometimes. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to put on, what do I have? 2 bicones. I'm going to mirror these, so we'll go ahead and do this one. 2 bicones. I'm going to do 5 of the little fringes. 1, 2, and like I said, if I was doing these again, I probably would do 6, but I'm going to make them to match. I don't think it's that noticeable, to be honest, but you still, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Okay. And then 2 bicones. My other bead. And 2 more bicones. Let me grab 2 more over here. Oops. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn it, horizontal to me, and I'm going to bend a loop straight back. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to close these together. Okay, just like that. And then I will take my chain nose pliers and gently close them up. It's hard to do this. It's a little tricky to get the beads out of the way. And you don't want to do this too fast, or, you know, you just want to do it gently, because you do want the wire to just barely touch itself. You don't want it to end up overlapping. Okay, come on now. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to make sure this one mirrors this one. I just like that. See how the 2 whites are together and they're on the outside. And then I'm going to take a jump ring. I'm going to connect my little drop down here. Okay. And then I'm going to take another jump ring, and I'm going to connect my ear wire. Same as I did before, and my loop is apparently not closed good enough because it came out. So you'll definitely know if you don't get your loop closed good enough. Let me close this one just a little bit more. Memory wire can definitely be difficult to work with sometimes, but there we go. I think that's good. Go ahead and put this right on here. And I'm trying to do this with my round nose pliers, which is not the best situation right there. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just had them in my hand. Okay, close it up. And there you have it. Now let me make sure this is closed really well. I took my glasses off, and apparently I carried them in the other room because they are not here. I do want to make sure that's closed up really good. There we go. Okay. So there are our little earrings. I think these are cute. They match really well with our necklace, which I'm going to lay right here so you can see how they go. And that is another set of earrings and a necklace from the Bargain Bead Box. I actually have a video with some bracelets, stacked bracelets that we did. And I'm getting ready to do another video of another necklace. So we're getting a lot of stuff out of this month's Bargain Bead Box. I have put the information in all of my other videos, but I will include it in this one as well if you are interested in subscribing to the Bargain Bead Box. It's a great monthly subscription. You get just about $70 or $75 worth of, I'd say about $70. It tells you on the paper. I think this month it was $67. So, you know, between $65 and $70, excuse me, dollars of product. It's findings, it's beads, it's gemstone strands. It's just a great, great subscription service. It is $17.95 a month, and that includes your shipping. When you subscribe to the Bargain Bead Box, you get a 30% off coupon to use in their sister store, which has great prices to start with. And you can use that coupon over and over and over and over all month long. So it's really a great deal. I will put the information in the description box below, and I have a $2 off coupon if you're interested. Yeah, so Bargain Bead Box. This is, I made 3 stacked bracelets, and so far, here they are, 4 stacked bracelets, actually. Here's 4 stacked. They just, you know, go on. You wear them all together. That's why I'm calling them stacked. So 4 bracelets, a pair of earrings, and a multi-strand necklace so far from the Bargain Bead Box, and I still have tons of beads left. So I'll be doing more. Stay tuned for those videos coming up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.